Thank you, my friends, for tuning in again. In this episode, we find a very unique place to tie up our boat. After spending a week in this beautiful anchorage, we are preparing to leave. Before we set out, we need to stop in Burgeo. First of all, though, we have to walk the dogs.
Judith is doing her solo mission with the dogs to the beach with the dinghy. She's excited to take the dogs by herself.
That's the first time actually that I took the dinghy all by myself with the dogs, and it was super exciting. Love the adventure. It is a very narrow entrance into the fisherman's wharf in Burgeo, but luckily there was hardly any wind, and that made it smooth and easy. We spent a few more days in Burgeo to stock up with firewood, fill the water tank, and do laundry. We are preparing to leave Burgeo. We've been around here for another month now, checking out awesome anchorages and islands with the dinghy, so it was a beautiful time, but it's time for us to leave. It's March 12th or so. And we will be pulling the dinghy behind us. Hakluyt's Pearl, we call her, because we only go 2 hours away from here to Fox Island where we anchor, and so we need the dinghy to bring the dogs to shore.
Bigger roller here. Hold on. Well, we're on our way to Fox Island. We left Burgeo about 11 o'clock today. It's probably one of the latest starts that we've ever gotten. It's in our rear view. And, we've been out now for about an hour and a half, about a 10-mile stretch. 13-mile stretch actually.
Day, and we're still sailing. Not very fast, but we're sailing. So we're always happy not to use the motors to save energy, because we like to anchor out, and when we anchor out we can't plug in. But the sun is shining and the solar panels are charging our batteries, the wind generators are running, so all good. What's the Pearl doing back there?
Trim up that sail.
Trim up sail?
Yep.
Okay, captain says trim up sail.
snag islands here in this rock, and then up through, follow along in here, right?
Okay.
We're gonna go through, up and across. That's the idea. But so that rock is marked, but there's another rock over in here you can see on satellite, or some, it's either off this point or this point, I forget. So just keep an eye out for it. But we're going to kind of come in here, and then once we get into here where it kind of narrows in, you need to really keep a good eye for any rocks.
We arrived at Fox Island and found the anchorage was not suitable because the wind was too shifty and the anchorage was too narrow. We decided to sail further east to Mosquito Cove, hoping that the bay is not frozen. We ran in some ice here. This part of the bay where we wanted to anchor is frozen. So we're now trying to figure out what to do and where to go. Wes and Flynn are taking the Pearl to check out if we can tie up to a rock over there.
Meanwhile, while we decided what to do, we parked Hakluyt in the ice. We left the motors running at about 100 RPM to keep her in place.
So it'll be really tricky. We're trying to tie the boat to that wall over there beside the waterfall. Already put a lot of bumpers out so we don't wreck the boat.
Kind of concave in here.
This side here?
I didn't really check this out, but it could be. Oh no, it's shallows right here.
Oh, okay. What a gift to wake up in such an anchorage. It's just beautiful. We're taking the dogs out now. Lynn is already excited and boarded the Pearl. Stay where you are, Hakluyt. Ooh, it's so beautiful here.
Like a decent spot right there. A little icy.
Yeah, I know where we go.
Okay.
I checked it out last night.
Don't open the boat. Wow, that's just beautiful. so this stern line will be the last one you'll untie. I would untie that forward stern line first, then starboard forward,
Yeah.
then this one, and then that one.
Sounds good. Beautiful day, and we chose to go to another anchorage where we have better places for the dogs to run around, but it's a little bit further away, so we decided to get the dinghy Hakluyt's Pearl on the deck.
So really, all you're gonna have to do is keep the boat off the lifeline.
Yeah. Oh, you want to do that now?
Yeah.
I thought we'd do it before we lift the anchor because we need the weight in the front.
Okay, that's fine.
Actually, I'm actually thinking of lifting her more to the front. Well, not
No,
much
that's
room.
okay.
Half a foot maybe.
Wow, super stoked that worked.
Yeah, and it's actually not that bad. We can still walk past here. We are ready to leave here, our beautiful place. And for a change, it's warm, like really warm. It must be +3 or so. We're sweating, actually. It looks like we're in the Bahamas, but we're not. This is Wild Cove on the south coast of Newfoundland. Join us in our next episode to see more of this stunning place and to be ready for a surprise. Thanks for watching, my friends. See you next week.